Sherry Ross, Tournament Director Extraordinaire.
Hello. Oh, finally got the money figured out. Now I just got to go and put all the monies together to make sure it's all right, because I don't trust the 4 times that I've done the math. But it looks like for it's going to be a nice payday for somebody for a $65 entry.
How much is the total prize?
With the money from sponsors and the green fee coming back in, it is $4,600.
Wow. No wonder so many people turned out for this event. That is quite a payday.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the fact that it is nobody's game because this field is full of winners.
Yeah, it is. There's lots of people, regional winners, national winners, and even, some people that, they might just be guys that don't even play tournaments. They're still the gambling side, one-on-one heads up. A lot of guys still prefer that, and so you don't see them in the tournaments, but they're going to come in here and play some serious pool.
Yeah, you see Sean has a convertible stick there that gives them an automatic extension. It pulls out for these long shots.
Yeah, that's custom done by Dave Jones.
Wow, I was just talking about Dave Jones and his cue stick he has donated for raffle.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty good thing that we got going on with that. Dave does that quite often for just about any local tournament. If you ask him, and a lot of times he'll come up with some kind of solution to get something for you.
Mm-hmm. Very supportive of the local players.
Yes, he is. Sean got a nice little kiss there, bumped that 9 ball. He was trying to come over and play that in the same pocket as the 8.
Mm-hmm.
He should be able to handle this quite easily. A little bit above center.
There we go. That was a nice rack. Both these guys have been struggling just a little bit.
It's a long grind, and
A race to 9, yes.
A race to 9 is a long grind. A tournament like this with 64 players and only 7 pool tables, race to 9 on the winner's side is a grind because you are 5, 6 hours, 7 hours between matches. Miguel played at 10 o'clock this morning. This is his second match today. He was first round in this morning.
Yeah, that's... John did not get anything on that break this time, and he has left Miguel a shot on the 1, but getting from that 2 to the 3 looks like the problem to me. What do you think?
The 2 balls, the one on the left rail there, he's spinning over to it now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Some more tournament business to take care of. She is quite busy. Alright, and does he get... Well, he got on the 3. We'll see how he hits this and what he decides to do. Yep. Split the balls. Now it looks like Sean can see part of it, but not enough to cut it into that corner. Maybe enough to shoot another safe. And hide it behind the 6. And back and forth with the safety game we go. And Sherry is back.
Alright, I got set up with they know who the next 4 intended matches are.
Alright, and John is looking at possibly... would you jump or kick?
I can't see what he's looking at. His body's in the way.
It is. So we missed that other angle.
Yeah. Yeah, kicking at the end rail and back up at it.
There we go. Well, he made contact. Oh, he hammered that ball. Oh, man, he still has to shoot at that 3. Because that's the way 9-ball works. Alright, so Sean has a clear line side at the 3, but it is a tough shot. But hit just right, he could just come up off this bottom rail and come back down, bump into that 8. Or the 4, possibly the 4-9. But it looks like the 4 clears the 9 to that pocket. Oh, he was playing it down the other end. That's much smarter. That's why he's playing on there and I'm back here. Oh, and Miguel did not hit that 3.
Thank you, I got it.
Okay. So Sean is contemplating how to maneuver from the 3 to the 4. And unfortunately for the side pocket, he has ball in hand. That's right. So he can put it anywhere he wants. It looks like he is playing. He can't decide. Well, this is almost similar to his last play. Come up and put the 4 in that bottom right corner. Keeping it nice and simple. Always making sure that the pocket is clear. I think a simple stop shot there. Yeah, for the 6. He's got a nice steep angle to get back down table for that 7. He's looking to see if the 8 clears the 9. And from the look on his face, I don't think it does. So that would mean he's got to play from the 7 to this top side of the 8 ball. So where he leaves himself on this shot is very critical. He wants some angle to go up off the top, that bottom rail, and come back down, come back up table here, towards the camera. Oh, and he did not get that. Can't tell where he left there, where he left it. And this angle lends itself to go back down table, but the 8 ball does not clear the 9, so he has to do something fancy here. He is just going to play it into the side and then straight up. Nice and simple. No fancy stuff. Leave it alone now. Alright, and Miguel is on the board. Oh, absolutely. I am going to be joined here by Loy Long in the commentator booth. Hi, Loy.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, Rebecca.
Now, I heard you got your first match this morning.
Yeah, I got a little lucky.
When do you play again?
Yeah, that's still to be determined.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, we're glad to have you here in the booth.
yeah. Well, we've got an interesting match here. I've been watching it on the sidelines. And,
They're both struggling.
well, Miguel has sort of, he's been playing a lot of safeties and sort of setting the pace of the match. And Sean is, he just made a mistake in that last rack, obviously, and to make the 7, which really hurt him. But Miguel can run this out. That put a little pressure, obviously, on Sean too, and that's what you got to do.
Now he's got the right angle on that 3 to get back down table for the 4.
Yeah.
And he's got to leave the same type of angle down there on the 4 to get back up for the 5.
Oh, and he hit that really good.
Now he is going to be taking a back cut, but that still gives him the angle he needs. All right, right there, just right for that 5 ball. And he's going to draw that back for the 6.
He's in perfect position to just sort of hold the 6,
right
or
there.
the cue ball right there by the 6, and set up a nice angle. He's gonna.
Oh, he hit that a little hard.
He's a little close to his work. Now he's going to have to probably try to. Well, he's going to try to get the cue ball on the bottom rail. And
saying hi to Jimmy Conway, who's
Yep.
in the house. Came
Jimmy
down
Conway
to see
in
all
the
these
house,
great
exactly.
players.
And
A lot of people are coming down just to watch these people play. These guys are some of the best in the Northwest. Giving him the update. Now,
I hope so.
Sean shooting a safe here.
Yeah, I think he's got a duck.
My teacher used to call it a tee box.
Oh, why's that?
Because you tee box. You split the 2 balls against the rails as far as you can get them. And that's just what he called it, a tee box. I don't know. It was like 20 years ago.
Who is this mentor that you're referring to?
Oh, Sonny Boggs.
Sonny Boggs.
You know Sonny
From
Boggs?
back in the day? No, I can't say that I do.
He plays in the seniors division in Lincoln City.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Good old boy. That's a great player who taught me that title. That I didn't know it wasn't the standard. I guess that's just his little pet name for it. But it works for me.
Absolutely.
It's a standard safety that he taught me that I value very much, especially in 9 ball when you're down. You both are shooting at the same ball, and you see it go back and forth until someone hits it just slightly off. But it looks like Sean's going to wrap up here.
Yeah, he's pretty rock solid here tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, and we've got a horse race here.
Yes, we do.
Come on down to Paradise Billiards and check it out for yourself if you don't believe what we're saying.
Yeah, we're only showing one of the matches each round here. There are 7 tables that are full all the time, and we have a lot of spectators. This is the best pool watching you're going to find anywhere.
Yeah. And we've got a great crowd. This is the Bill Cress Memorial Tournament, and this is how Billy would want it to be. I think he knew that it would be. In fact, this is all by the blessing of Harry Plattis.
Yes, thank you, Harry Plattis,
pulled us
for
all together and made it happen. Threw in some money. Really gave a impressive speech last night. Bill was obviously a really good friend of Harry's,
Oh, they're all family.
we all took lessons from Billy Bob at one time or other.
I wish I could have known him. I just moved up here to this area
Yeah.
recently, so I missed that opportunity, but I am really enjoying these stories in the pictures, meeting his family.
I can't tell you how many times I gave Billy Bob a ride home from the Golden Fleece there in Kenmore. And he was in action whenever he could be, and even in his senior years, he was a real tough competitor. Tell you what.
Yeah, you think that senior division? No, it's not the. Those are the guys who were around, who have been playing for 50 years.
Yeah.
They're the ones that, senior division is not a lesser division. It is the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like Miguel can see that 4-ball.
Yeah, he's going to drop back for
That is the 6.
the 6, but I'm not sure if he can really do that.
It's a funky
I think he's
angle.
going to have to. I don't think he can do it, but yeah, he had to cut it.
Oh, wow.
So
That was a heck of a shot.
Yeah, he came with the shot there, and I'll tell you what, that was a good time for that, because the rest of the rack is
great
really
position
easy.
there.
He's just going to kind of get over, kind of leave himself straight in more or less, and this rack is over. So,
All right. Miguel.
yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry about that. Hit that button twice.
Okay, so
Sean is racking on that magic rack that was supplied to us by CSI, Q Sports International.
yeah, well, Sean's got to be thinking about what he did wrong there. And,
Try to get that advantage back.
He's going to have to work his way back into and Miguel has come up dry, and I think he's left Sean a real good option here to, I think, try to run out. If he can just stop on the 1 ball, then.
The only problem is from the 4 to the 5.
Well, I think
as I see.
From the 2 to the 3 is a big problem too.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to have to either get straight in. Okay. Come here. Thank you. He's going to have to. Now he's going to have to play 3 rails.
With a little high left English from this angle.
No. This would be
a draw.
A lot of middle.
Okay.
He's got to navigate around with 4-ball also, and so I think he's going to leave himself a shot, but it's to play safe. He's not going to try to run out here. He's just going to play Miguel safe right now, and unless he likes that 9-5 combo, I don't think he's. I just see a lot better shots than that. He's just going to try to put that 3-ball up table somewhere, I think.
And leave the cue ball right there behind the 6.
Yeah. Okay, well, he did play safe, and we just.
Not exactly the way we thought.
No. Which he was
hoping to really bury that, but I think Miguel can see part of that 3.
Absolutely, definitely can. And this is where Miguel really excels in the game, is his safety game. Like, oops, he made that ball.
Oh no,
And
that's
so
something you don't want to do in 9-ball because
this is what he was trying to leave strong. But once again, this is where he excels is the safety game. I guess I gave him the commentator curse because he didn't quite get there.
Okay, so
pretty easy shot in the side. So he's gonna. I don't think he can hold the ball. He's gonna have to go down table and come back up.
yes.
And he's left himself a nice angle, I think, to come up. He's going to check the rail and try to get behind the 6. Okay.
And fortunate for that other safety, it did break that 5 out, make that 5 makeable. So.
Yeah. Here's
you want some angle on that so he can get back down table for that 8-ball. Looks like he's done that just a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to have to get around this 9, I believe.
I think he just saw that exactly.
Yeah, he's a little too straight on this to just go one rail up to the 8. And so I think he's addressed that.
And a little reverse English on that to spin it back. Nice.
Very nicely done. And he's in perfect position to get back up table and get on the 9.
And
Miguel
calls that good.
Yep. She's first place. Second. So 14. Okay. And so Sherry Ross was just informing me the payout for the first place is going to be $1,400. So
that is a healthy payday for a local weekend tournament.
Yeah.
Thank you very much to those sponsors.
Yep. And we got to make sure and thank Randy for hosting this tournament as well. He's got an awesome pool hall down here, and so we serve great pizza, which I just got one delivered. And
well, I should let you go have your lunch before it gets cold.
Oh no, I'm going to sit here and watch it for a minute. It'll be
Okay.
fine. Pizza's even good when it's cold. So
Okay.
I'm going to sit here and.
No, this is a true pool player here, folks. The love of the game.
Sean came up a little short on us.
He's got a super tight cut or a back cut into the side.
Yeah. But it does lead itself right out, and he undercut it.
A little thin and left it wide open for Miguel.
Yeah. And it still looks like it's got a back cut a little bit. Miguel's just going to baby putt this maybe, or come. Oh, he did go 3 rails.
Little medium.
Nothing wrong with that. It's nice to stroke it. He did come up kind of on the 50-yard line of this, but I think he's going to be okay because 8 is where it is. Not a big problem. There was a few things you could do there that we still got you on that 8-ball. And
yep, little roll forward, and there is.
And there goes the 9-ball. So we are.
All right, this is a match, folks.
We are pretty much in the middle of this. And Sean and Miguel are going to take a break.
And we will be back in just a few minutes.
What's the score? 5-2.
Well, looks like we spoke too soon, but it gave me a chance to get a drink of water. And Miguel has dropped 2 balls on that break. 3? No, 2. And he has a clear shot with that one. Well, he did that all over the table. And it ended up nice and neat for Sean. Okay. Now, looks like Sean is straight and he just drew that ball back just a little bit for that 4. Now he has a cut on the 4 and it looks like he can come off the rail right where his cue stick is and back over to the side rail for the 5 ball. And he must get around that 7. Or hold it right there. Now it looks like he's going to play for the 7 down table. To the same pocket. But, I liked playing it down table better.
Came up a little short, I think is what happened. He's just holding back a little bit. And he just held up on his stroke just a little bit, and oopsie daisy. So now he is faced with a bit of a dilemma.
I think he's going to opt for a safe here.
Yeah, he's going to try to put this cue ball behind the 9 ball. And, he hit that really good. Miguel does have an pretty easy kick, as long as he doesn't get hung up by the side pocket. He'll probably go the long rail, just because he hasn't.
It's a better average.
Well, he does have a chance.
Right, almost exactly where that piece of chalk is. Oh no, he can see a sliver of it. Okay.
I guess so. No, he's going to tie him up.
And take an intentional foul.
Okay, now.
But look what he's done.
Yeah, they're not in a good place for Miguel.
No.
I don't know if they're wired up. It looks like to me. I don't know about this shot. That he's set up right here. I'm thinking thin the cue ball, or thin the 7 ball, and put the cue ball down here on the bottom rail.
Closest to the camera. Yeah, look at him. He's taking the cue ball out of the equation and just looking at it.
Yeah, because it's got to be real close to being wired for him to be really looking at it like if it's that much off, I think you got to come from the other side and push it. So I'm thinking, I know what he's doing here. He's going to thin and try to get him down here behind the 8 ball. Of course, yeah, there he did it.
Oh, sweet.
So now he's going to force him to.
Oh, I wouldn't go the short rail. I would go to the top rail. Better odds. There you go.
Well, it's going to stop the. Yeah, see, that's the trouble with that. And Sean laid a trap there.
And Miguel got snared.
Yeah. So that is. He might have a little bit more angle than what the camera is showing, and so he wants to make sure that he doesn't scratch. Because he's got to get either back up table or he's got to draw or something. If he can keep the cue ball in a close proximity to where the 7 ball is right now, I think he's, that's what he's got to be thinking, is just can he keep the cue ball there?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he did it.
And now he's got a good angle, I think, to go. I think he's
Down to that bottom quarter.
He's got to go all the way back down. Maybe he can draw back to the side rail and get on the 9, but it kind of looks like that's what he's doing. Yeah, he must be kind of straight. Oh, well, look at that. So yeah, he did have a really not a great angle. He opted to go down table for that 8 ball.
Hit that pretty hard, but he has left it a shot for Sean, but he's got to go all the way around the table to get back up for that 9 ball.
He just wants to land this cue ball right down there on this kind of by this bottom right corner, but he doesn't have to get perfect. He just needs to
just
get
be
down.
In this quadrant.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The quadrant towards the corner.
Yeah, he wants to have an easy
between the 2 diamonds.
Yeah, he wants to leave himself an easy shot. Oh, and he miscued. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, he had to hit that pretty hard. And, so this is going to be a...
Ouch. We all know that feeling.
Yeah. So he really had to put a stroke on that ball, and
all right, so Miguel puts another one up.
Yep. This is predicted to be a close match, and that's what we're seeing right here.
Back and forth.
Miguel has made a couple mistakes. Sean is kind of trying to shrug off that miscue there, trying to pull himself together a little bit, I think, because I know that he's not happy about that.
No.
Nothing goes down, and
no, I think you're right about the softer break. Or was that Damien that was talking about the break? I think that was Damien. Those were talking about these guys are hammering the balls and they're not really pocketing anything, but when they don't hit it as hard, he was saying maybe like 60%. They're having much better average, making that the wing ball in the corner and the point ball, the 1 ball on the side.
Yeah. well, I think it makes a lot of sense to just back off of the break just a little bit, because in my opinion, I'd like to get 100% of 70% instead of 70% of 100%.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
You know, so it makes a lot of sense not to try to really break too hard.
That was a nice thin cut, but he just tied up that 2. It may billiard off the 7 into the side.
Yeah, or he may just have to cut it in. This is one of those situations where you can't really play safe either. It's not, the balls aren't lending themselves to a safety. Oh boy, he just did not hit that hard enough. It's early in the rack. However, that 9 ball is really looking pretty there for a
5-9. Yes, it does.
No carom. So Miguel's just got to get to the.
Oh, he's going for the kick on
he
this.
is hooked on. Or no, I mean not hooked. He just can't.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Yeah, but
now he's got a tough one on that 3.
I don't think this even goes. Maybe he's just going to play safe. Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, he played safety on himself.
Again.
Oh, but he hit it. Man, that was a great little hit there. I think this is lined up so the 9 doesn't go. And Sean's going to have to bump this. I see him doing something simple, like just trying to sneak the cue ball behind the 9 ball. Just baby putting it. Yep, just like that.
There you go.
You know, that's one thing that's great about Sean's game is that he doesn't try to do anything radical usually, and
Okay, and Miguel got a good hit, and has left Sean actually not an easy shot, because the 7 is blocking the side, and possibly the 6 is. He looks like he has a little bit of room if he goes all the way down to that corner, but
it's just a matter of what you do. It looks like it's a pretty easy combination for Sean, but the problem being that where does that 4 ball go after it makes it? If it goes down on that bottom rail and the cue ball stays up here, well, that's not going to be a very good outcome. So. He played safe and a good one too. Oh my goodness! No.
Oh no!
And he's not happy with that because now he has just turned the tables on himself essentially, and it's a really good strategy.
Is unfortunate for him.
It's a really good strategy to play safe late in the rack. But that's one of the possible outcomes when you have unexpected things happen. You know, he's still 5 balls on the table, so he's got a lot of work ahead of him. Just now. He's made a good hit.
Nice
hit. Is he going to sell out, or is he going to... Oh, boy. He is... So Miguel's got a pretty much a cookie cutter out here. He's got to just get himself down here for that 5, and 6 is obviously hanging there down in the bottom corner. He just wants to get off the rail more than anything right there. He just doesn't want to be shooting on the rail. And it is going to be
bounce, a little bit of bounce.
It's going to be a tie ball game here.
Yeah.
Well, you got to hand it to Miguel for hanging in there and tying it up. He's showing some intestinal fortitude here. So. So here we are, toe to toe.
It is a race to 4.
Race to 4 all of a sudden.
All right, any ball on the break.
Yeah.
And he can see the one. I think he can make that one. I think he has enough room by that 3.
Be a close shave. Miguel's having to think about it. Made the 2 on the side, I believe. And so next, he's got to keep that down there, keep that cue ball down, but he's got a pretty steep angle. If he can see it.
Yeah, he's pushing.
He's pushing, yeah. That's always a good option because in this situation, there's not a lot of balls down there on that end of the table to play safe behind. And even though Sean has to shoot it, he doesn't want to really. He has to play really conservatively here.
There you go.
That was a great shot.
Park it behind that big wall of balls.
Yeah. I think Miguel's got to pull out his jump stick here.
If he comes off that left side rail, almost where that cue chalk is, nope, he's going to miss. Okay.
I don't know about that shot, but
I wish we could see that second angle there.
He's still. I don't know if this works either. Yeah. He didn't have many options there.
No, he didn't.
Sean stuck in there pretty good. So now Sean really needs this game for a couple of reasons. He needs to get back in this game, get some confidence going, and he's got I would say a normal table, but if he doesn't get perfect, he's going to be able to play safe on the 4 ball. If he doesn't get perfect on that one, obviously the 3 to the 4 is going to be a challenge here. And just responding to some of our commentary
in the chat room. Miguel is getting lucky.
We have opinions from both sides of the fence here that say that Miguel is getting a little lucky, and but then we've also got other people that are saying this is when
He comes
Miguel
out.
really, plays well. So, and I think Miguel has gotten really lucky, but that's because Sean has, frankly, not gotten out when he should have on a couple occasions. And yeah, this match should have been really lopsided, and instead it's nose to nose, and
That should get, nicely done to get on that 4.
yeah, he didn't really want to be on the rail shooting this 4.
But the 5 is really tough. I don't think it goes into any pocket, but
I think he's going to play safer. I'm thinking unless he's just got a little window somewhere, because the 7 is down in the one corner. He doesn't have a pocket for that 5 really, unless he just rolls forward and plays that little window there between the 9 and the 8, and that doesn't make any sense.
that's pretty precision. That's a little
So he looks like
tough.
Yep. And it's a good shot, but it's not a really great save because Miguel is going to be able to kick at this and make a good hit. He's got something, some kind of gift when it comes to kicking balls. I tell you what, there you go again. He's kind of made a mess of this.
But Sean has another. It looks like he might be looking at that combo, ride the 9.
Yeah. I think
That way he doesn't have to deal with the 5.
Yeah.
However, if he were to try and cut that 4, he would get the breakout.
The danger in this is where does the 4 ball go if he doesn't hit this right?
Yep.
And he did it.
Yes. That
Okay.
was a great combo shot.
See, that's what's great about Sean is that he's just such a solid player, and he's just got a will to win. He's got that desire, and so he can come right back at you, and put a good shot on you at any time. So. Sean is very capable of winning this tournament. He's about as strong a player as anybody in this in the house here. Like a lot of us, he's a hard-working guy too,
Yes.
And so. But he is a dedicated player. If he's straight in on this, he's just going to stop right there on that, or hold that people right there. Okay,
Yes.
Just come up table. He's off the rail, so he should be able to draw to the side rail there and clear that 4 ball. That's the most crucial thing. Is just getting down there and getting to that next shot, because he doesn't have to do much with this rack. He's supposed to be out on this rack. So he cinched it. I'm thinking he's going to go 1 rail to somewhere. He's probably going to be sort of up by the 5.
To play it in the side.
Yeah. I think he wanted to turn that into a side pocket shot, but he might just shoot it down in the corner and play the tougher shot. Okay, so yeah, see, I think He wanted to turn it into a side punch.
Side, leave it for a stop right there for the 5, for the 6.
Yeah. No,
And then that from where that 5 is sitting, if he stops the cue ball,
yeah.
he will get natural shape to swing over to the other side rail. Oh?
Yeah, he had an angle, so I kind of see him playing safe. Yes, I think he's got to accept that he's in a bad position here, and that was the tough part about making that 4 ball on the side, was getting straight in. So that left him angle. Now he's a little funny on this 5. I think he's gonna
extreme cut it over
he's
to
gonna,
that.
He's gonna cut this ball in. Yep, and he did. He's left himself another tough shot on the 6 ball. He's gonna have to cut this, and if he doesn't play good speed, he's gonna be in trouble here too. So he's got a good setup on the 7. He wants to make this progressively easier.
And he came up just a little short.
Yeah, I think he just needed to stroke that a little more and shoot it with a little more confidence. And here's another gift from Miguel.
Yeah, he just keeps getting lucky. And up to the table with a nice shot right there.
Yeah. So Sean's keeping Miguel in the game at this point,
and not very happy about it.
Yeah, and he keeps breathing life into him, and he's first getting down to the wire a little bit here. Somebody only needs 3 more games to win this match.
And the way they're trading back and forth, they almost are alternating breaks naturally.
Yeah.
But it is winner break, so there is no math to who's got that last break in the last hill match.
Yes.
So it's whoever is winning that last 8 ball gets to 8 first, gets to break on that first.
Yes.
Did I say that right? I think I did.
Even though we're using the magic rack, I've noticed that sometimes the balls don't break up so great. I'm not sure, I don't think they're all created equal.
I think it's more about the position of the cue ball when they're breaking, because the guys that are breaking from the far, either one side rail or the other side rail, are having a better percentage average than the ones that are hammering it from the break box, so to speak. So
here is a runnable out.
For Sean.
This is a sweet looking table here. Once again, Sean's going to have to
just
pull himself up by his bootstraps and get on with it. I think that's part of the problem. He's playing a little too tight. So it's not a big mistake, but he's left himself a bit of a reach. So now he really needs to put the cue ball over by the 8 ball to get on that 7. He's left himself a
very long, almost straight in.
He's going to have to put a heck of a stroke on this one, folks. Keep your eyes peeled, because he is.
I don't know. I see a little forced follow coming. Nope, he looks like he's going for some extreme draw.
Yeah. And,
It must be really straight in. I thought it had just a little bit of angle.
yeah, like I say, I think he should have put that cue ball over by he couldn't do that because he was shooting with the bridge, and it's too dangerous to try to make position on it. Now, he just
That deserved a round of applause from the
big
room
stroke.
there.
Put a massive stroke on that shot, and hit that one.
That was
really-
monster big.
Yeah, he hit that pure, and you could hear the ball hit the back of the pocket with conviction. And he's perfect. He's just going to bump this down the rail and put the cue ball kind of where the 8 ball is, I think. He might try to stroke this, because like I say, he just basically rolled that ball. And that's the smart shot.
Yes,
Sean just does a lot of things right, and that's why, he's right in the thick of it. And Miguel is walking away a little dejected in his body language.
Yes.
Because he was hoping. I think he had his hopes set on maybe Sean not getting out there, but he did. And, despite leaving that big draw stroke. But that's pool at its finest.
Okay, so now he's over on that side rail. There it goes, right there is 1 ball in the side pocket.
Looks like the 2 ball
And
is
the 2,
on its way.
which was a blessing in disguise because look at where he is positioned on that 3.
Yeah, wow, the balls have presented themselves. And I predict.
I think Sean has found a stride. He's got it. This is a nice spread.
This is one of those racks that he's just supposed to get out here by hook or by crook, and there's nothing too tough about it. Just got to do the right thing. He's just going to stop this ball. He's got an angle. He's going to real check it. Okay, so he could pull down there. He's left himself a tough little shot. I would have liked to have seen him stay up table on this. I think he's just going to thin cut this in, maybe.
And they'll come right back to play the...
Oh, he hit that, but it all turned out rosy.
Yes, it did, but that was a lucky rosy because that could have gone horribly wrong. So he's got to put some right to get that way over there for the 8 ball in the side.
He needed to get, so see, he's still got a little something to do here. He's got to get pretty on this 9 ball. You don't want to make this tough on yourself.
Hit that with just the right amount of speed.
This is a pretty easy shot. He's not taking much time to look at it, so...
There we are. And
good.
Sean is the first to the hill.
Yeah. That only counts for so much, but he does have control of the table. I don't know. I think Sean is going to try to control his break here, give himself an opportunity to win this. He made a ball on the break, and here comes a 2 ball by the side. I think he might have a little peek at that 2 ball.
Yeah, he could be able to back cut that right into there.
Yeah. If he does, I should say, then he's got a 5-9 combo sitting down there. He's looking at a 1-2-3 punch. And this could be over real quick. And I can go back to eating my pizza.
You just jinxed it. Do you realize this?
Oh, no. You can't. Sean doesn't fall for that.
Oh, you didn't want to run into that 7 there.
No, he's got himself a tough one, yeah. He may have put the jinx on him. So, I don't believe he can cut this in, but, you know, maybe he can. He's got to hit his papers thin. He might be looking at that 9 ball down there. Yeah, and he did. My goodness, what a great cut that was.
Yes, it was. And he's got shape on the 4.
Yeah. Oops. And does the 5 go by the
6? I don't think it goes, but
he didn't look at it too long, so I think it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's set up for it perfect. I think he would have liked to have been straight, but I just don't from where he was. What just happened there? Did the ball jar up or something before it went in?
It actually rattled the 4 ball rattled that pocket.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like he is going to cut that ball in and not try to ride the 9 on that shot.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. I might be tempted. But Sean's got the discipline to stay away from riding the cheese, as we say. And he's gonna just run these balls out. And,
needs to just relax and take his time.
Yeah, he's just gotta. He doesn't have to do anything here. He's just gotta make this 7. Should be more or less natural position for the 8 to the 9. Yeah. He's going to just put a little stop draw on this. The ball's going to float over by the bottom rim. Oh, he slow rolled it. That works too.
I like the slow roll.
And Miguel shakes his hand.
Okay. There we are, folks. Very nicely played match.
Very nicely played match. Absolutely.
Kept you on the edge of your seat. And we will have another match coming up for you momentarily.